Hello, Sagittarius. I'm here to do your weekly energy reading. So we're going to find out what is going on with you guys. And boom, somebody is feeling tested here. How's that going? Oh gosh. And what else do we got going on for you? So this is a sense of feeling tested. Someone's testing your patience. How's that going? Keeping your temper down, I would hope, not being fired up to punch them in the face. And we have a dark night of the soul. So this is really going deep, maybe feeling tested, and so having to reflect on something from the past and going into the energy of the dark night of the soul, looking, not wanting to, this would be a time of not wanting to really want to be around people. And what do we have? A sense of jealousy. So jealousy may be the issue here. Someone may be doing things on purpose to put you in this sense of jealousy, or this is just you feeling tested within your own self. So let's see what kind of energies we got coming in for you regarding this. So we have this spirit dancer. So wanting to really express yourself in some type of way, wanting to break free, do your own thing, go express your identity, really wanting to break free from a situation, really wanting to give it all you got in a situation, feeling like maybe you could maybe even use some help here. Maybe someone's helping you to feel free, break free from something. And this is the singer of courage here. So this is having the courage to express yourself. So this is a new process that you're dealing with, is being able to be courageous in expressing who you really are. Feeling really tested though about this. This would be going in, getting that sense of courage to really express freely, dance like there's no tomorrow, right? And not really giving a darn what anyone thinks. Having the courage to do so. And then we have the sage. So this is going deep. This is getting inner wisdom. This is manifesting, being able to become wise, gaining a deeper understanding, getting that courage to really see something for what it truly is. And then also, if this has to do with this jealousy card, the jealousy is like you going in deep and seeing why this is happening for you. What's the cause? What's the root cause of this? That's the purpose of the dark night of the soul. This is having that energy, courage, right, to go in there and be able to figure things out so you can actually dance and be free from the feeling tested here, wanting to break free from that, running from that. There you go. So let's see what else is going on for you guys, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week. 21 card pull for you guys. Here we go. 21 cards. That's a lot of energy for you coming in here. A lot of information. And I know I have people that just really love to have the detail. So I try to be as detailed as possible. Some people may not like my detailing. That's all right. That just means that energy most likely wasn't meant for you to hear today. Or when you viewed the video, it wasn't meant for you. So that's how things go, right? So just let it go and move on and check out the dailies, or check maybe last week's video out. It might have more to do with this week, because energy is fluctuating at all times. So if this one, there's plenty of weeklies out there. You can check for the month and see if something else is fitting in this month for you towards the end of this month. So here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do not make it fit. If you're cross-watching, well, then you'll know by my row. Let's see, my what is it? The fifth row that I put out would be your person. Then, if you're cross-watching, or you would, yeah, and then this would be your energy maybe that you're dealing with. So be careful when cross-watching. Okay, there's a card coming out right there. Just kind of slid right on out. Got out of the deck before I could split the deck, so it needed to be heard. So we're going to leave it there, and that's the energy coming in for the week. This is all in regards to the past up here. This is situations in regards to this past energy here. So these things, of course, they can always change, but if this is your situation, you're going to resonate with this 100%, or maybe a little percent, some percentage, at least a 50% chance of resonating. This is present moment. This would be the things that you're doing now, that during this week, coming in for you. And this is the future. This is also parts of this week, also other things in regards to what you want to do even further out into the future. But this one would be for this week, what you would like to see happen for this week, what you're hoping for. So let's see what's going on. The one that wanted to come out, that really wanted to, it's not the right time right now. This is being really, having a sense of feeling really impatient. Look at that. It's just not holding back from this, like not being able to balance out emotions in regards to this. It's like you're seeking the right time here, wanting to bring in the right time, wanting to balance out yourself, wanting to feel patient, abide, but oh no, I can't. It's like not liking that something's not happening right now. So how is this making you feel mentally and emotionally going forward anyways? It's like, even though it's seeming like you are being held back from being able to feel balanced, you're still going forward, expressing your identity. Same thing with this card right here. This is this is the 7. This is changing, going forward, changing your life. You feel that you are moving forward towards your dreams, what you think of as who you want to express yourself, have the world see you as, even your life. But as far as what you're wanting for this end of this week, it's feeling like it's out of your hands right now. Something unable to create. Feels like you can't create some change because of being held back. Feeling unbalanced, but still feeling like you're moving forward, expressing yourself anyways. But the Empress in reverse, not at all happy. Not expecting to be happy going forward. Not really expecting to really be able to create anything right now as far as this week is concerned. So coming into this week, now the current situation is there's some new hope here, taking charge, starting something new in regards to this feeling impatient. It's like, well, now maybe is the right time to act on this, and maybe coming up with some new inspirational idea. And how's this making you feel? Well, we're going to find out. Look at that, feeling a sense of blendedness. This is this could be about your own self, making a choice. Feel like you have to make a choice, head over heart decision regarding another person now. And this is something that you don't see you're able to really have any control in creating, not feeling really comfortable with that. So what is it that you're planning on doing? Wow, turning down, not wanting, turning this cup upside down, not making any moves towards anything to do with your emotions. This is more about action being taken instead. There's action, making an active choice to start a new beginning. Regarding making a head over heart, you feel like you're making a head over heart decision, having to make a choice here, and it's turning down. You expect to just turn down this cup, and this cup is because you feel like you want to go forward. You want to go forward in your life here. You feel you're moving forward, so in order to move forward, you might have to turn down an opportunity for a new beginning in love, because there's more inspiration. There's something new happening that's causing you to have to make a head over heart choice here. Head over heart decision. So feeling pretty much overwhelmed. feeling overburdened in this. You know, this is adding one more stick to whatever things you've been having going on that you've had to feel pretty much defensive. Now you're gathering all these sticks, but losing some as you go forward because you can't even see the way clearly in this path because you have a sense of imbalance in this situation. You're trying to change your luck at the wrong timing, but you're pushing forward anyways. And I did shake my head. Feeling overburdened also about having to have made this choice, having to make this choice here, having to feel like you've made a choice regarding this and turning down a relationship. But it looks like you're hoping to not make any impulsive decisions. Having this new idea, okay, well, this may be that maybe you're actually, now with this card showing up, it shows me that you feel so overburdened already and feeling impatience, losing your patience about something. And now you have this new thing that you need to take charge, but you're already overloaded. So this is like not taking any sudden movements, not doing anything impulsively. You're hoping to not impulsively make any decisions. So holding back from taking any fast moving actions, especially in regards to being inspired. You're holding back also from this, turning down this. There's a sense of stopping you from making any more impulsive decisions here. So let's see what's in hopes for the future. Well, it's not about going forward in love, not starting anything new, no three-party situations either, because there's three people going forward in this card, having fun. One person is being adored by a couple here. This is like not taking that chance, holding back, turning down that opportunity in love because you've had to make a head over heart decision, and it means not going forward here, not really wanting to create anything new that you have to intuitively think about. It's like, no, you don't want to do this new beginning with other people, especially involved. So as far as what you're expecting, well, in your expectations, here we have the 5 of coins. This is feeling shut out, locked out from whatever's going on inside this door. Locked out from it, being shut out into the cold, basically you and another person. Or you may be putting these other people, because here this is not going down a path with these other 2 people. So this is like maybe shutting the door on these people, making changes in your environment, letting your dog sit out there and bark at people. You're not making any impulsive actions, you're not making any action, taking any fast action, just kind of wanting to bring some stability to your own sense. Maybe you had a sense of loss, changes to your security, and this is feeling like you have to, shut out people without, you have already too many burdens, so you're having to turn these people away. And what is going on? You expect be justified about this. This is a sense of justice here. Look at this. You expect that by not taking fast action, you're just, because you also have so many overwhelming burdens that you're bringing to complete drop. You're putting it down, but still running forward without seeing where you're going. And it's like you come to a halt, and it's like, wow, what the heck? These people, they're locked out of their home. You may have taken off from the house, locked it up, went away. And so what's going on here? You're hoping to hold on to your money, maybe set out a false sense of security for other people, but you're holding on to your things, feeling pretty much guarded and protective of what you do own, feeling like you need to keep yourself stable. So you set out a display that others can see that's false, that's able to be torn down quickly, like a tent almost, in a way. I don't know why I even brought that up. It's like you're protecting yourself, but letting others, like putting on maybe a show or putting a display for others to believe something else is going on, so they don't really see what you're holding on. This is you staying stable, protecting, guarding, because you're not taking fast action regarding this new action that you're really impatient about. You've got a new idea and you're holding on to dear life about it. That new idea may be that you actually have to hold on to your stuff. And so this person that you're dealing with, they are resolving some regrets of the past. It's like they were thinking of just tossing all the cups in, having a lot of regret and saying, F it, pour in the other 2 cups that were behind them too. Pour in these other 2 cups. But because of your sense of justice, what you expect, this causes this person who you're being impatient, but you may be spilling out these cups. You may be impatient about having to balance those cups, not having patience. This person is dropping it all, like saying, F it. They're rethinking about these cups that they actually were going to, they're holding back. It's in reverse, so it's like they haven't really gotten rid of those cups. There's 2 5s right here, by the way. So why is this person like holding back from really letting go, resolving? Actually, this is feeling a lot of loss and grief here, but this is coming out of that, resolving that. They're making a new choice, what direction, and they're looking up here. They got this little bird inspiring them. They're listening to the bird sing while making a choice. They feel kind of tied to one way. They're like tied, their foot wants to go in one direction and their hand wants to stay stuck and bound to the stump that they're sitting on. They're influenced by this feeling of being left out in the cold. They have, it seems like they have they've partaken in this. Somehow it's influenced them, and so now they're having to figure out what direction do they want to go. They're resolving, they're like withholding from, they're like, wow, that would be like being able to let go of past, and they're letting it go. Most likely they're having to make a new direction. What do they want? Because you have a sense of justice, so they have to find someplace else to go, find inspiration. It looks like they're willing to come back and start a battle. Another 5 in this reading, especially for this person. There's 2 5s, so there's a lot of change. There's endings for this person, but they're avoiding ending anything. They're holding on to the past with regrets, but they're not letting it go, and they are willing to come back and fight because they have to make a new direction. Where do they want to go? And this has a lot to do with you having you feeling justified, expecting justice. This causes them to want to come back and defend their own selves. Communication that's conflicting with what you have felt justified, and you're having to protect yourself against this person, setting out like false things for them not to really see what you're really holding on to. So let's see what's going on towards the end of the week here. Feeling unstable in the mind, not really feeling like wanting to really leave suddenly, just pick up all your stuff and get going. That's the impatience here of this card, of trying to push forward into your future, trying to bring stability in, but unable to do it, and so feeling really impatient about it. And this is actually unable to do anything expectantly, being held back, stopping from moving, boom, just like that, like dropping everything and taking off. And it has in regards to maybe this person now having to find a new direction, and they may be actually choosing to try to block you because they're coming in combative. They're offended somehow about your choice, you know, what you feel just in. So this is you having to really look at what you're protecting here. This is their influence, right? What you're protecting, they're trying to find maybe a new inspiration because you set up that false trap, false ideas or something. So here you're feeling pretty justified. Look at that, feeling in control, having clear insight into a situation, not having to even leave unexpectedly. It's like, nope, reevaluating that, realizing you don't have to just drop everything and take off and make an unexpected move. This is you having clear insight and taking control over the situation. This is you actually feeling very authoritative and controlling. And as far as this person, they feel they are coming in, they don't show up with any kings here, so they're not challenging you. They feel maybe a little bit more inferior towards you, maybe challenged by you, that because you're making them make a choice. And look, you have two strong pillars here on each side, one in black and one in white. So this is something that was decided about, that you decided, and you said each thing had concrete evidence that you justified, and you spin this wheel here for yourself and balance out the scales in your favor. And let's see what's going on. So here you are going within, accessing the situation, what it is that they're coming in, being so conflicting about. You're going to assess, go within and do this dark night of the soul. This is withdrawing, because now you have clear insight, and you also have the authority in the situation regarding this person. It's like you're still, regardless of them coming, trying to bring in some conflict for you, it's still like, I don't care. I have charge here. I am in authority here. And they have past, they're not letting go of past regrets, so that's what they're doing. Maybe coming in, complaining about what they were about to throw away and stuff like that. So yeah, you may be tested. They may be testing your patience. So now this is going to be about family here. This is being in nostalgia. This is the Six of Cups, and it is in the upright. So this is maybe going back, the wrap up here. Maybe it may be having a sense of being really impatient to begin with, and now it seems like maybe now's the time that you can actually start to, you know, deal with a family situation. Maybe you're uprighting this, changing something, balancing out some stuff from the childhood too. This is that dark night of the soul, going back into your childhood memories, not doing it in a fast way. This is clearing. This is because you may have felt maybe the path that you were going to take, it might have seemed nice and smooth going, but you would still be bringing along the stuff from the past too, that you've had regret that this person can't seem to really let go of. And so here you're having, you know, had to stop, come to a standstill, and go within and look at stuff from your childhood, most likely. So you may have revisited some childhood memories that may be where you felt out of balance at too, having some new idea, feeling overburdened, feeling left out in the cold. Family secrets, there's a door locked right there. That could have been you in maybe childhood. Depends on your situation. But this is revisiting the childhood family home, the ideas of what used to be. This is nostalgia. This is being in your emotions. And this seems actually balancing things out, seeing things for what they were. And because of this, there's movement now, forward movement. This is taking action, actively moving forward. It's like you're trying to lose. As you lose these wands here, there's 2 that drop, so you have these 8. So it's like you're almost able to see over this batch of burdens that you've been carrying along, that you're now finishing. You're bringing completion because you're dropping 2 of them. So now look at that, these 8 wands. This is pushing forward. They're no longer in your hands. They're flying free. It's like this is going along with what you felt mentally and emotionally, wanting to go forward in your true identity. So this is visiting childhood memories. Because of visiting childhood memories, now you're able to push forward, going in your identity. That's what I see. So that's also because of going within too. This is helping you to go forward. And you're taking control too here of you're seeing things with clear insight and being able to take charge of your life. And regarding this person coming in causing conflict, it has a lot, there's influence on them too, about your justice, this sense of justice that you expect to get. This also has a lot to be influenced from this childhood memory that you're dealing with. And so then we have the Six of Pentacles. There's no longer, it was in reverse, so this is like no longer really dealing with trying to put any equal give and take into other people, these people that you may have locked the doors on to here. This is like no longer, maybe you had been giving them time, giving some to one and some to the other, and now it's like no longer really caring. You see how this affected you. There's regrets here too. There's an influence. This is you having insight into this situation, and the influence is about the past that someone else isn't able to let go of, but you've let go. Most likely you changed your views and opinions and your insight on a past situation. You've looked at it. It's like you weren't able to go forward peacefully, so it's like you end up looking at these memories that you had, and it's helped you to go forward. So that is your reading, Sagittarius, and I wish you the best on this dark night of the soul. If this is your reading for you, this is you expressing who you truly are, your identity here, and this is actually having the courage to go within and really recognize that and see the light right here. I would see that here. And this is gaining the insight, having knowledge, intuition, seeing things for what they really are, and being able to go forward and push those things into place. That's like this hermit person looking within, getting the courage, what needs to be gotten rid of. And this is also right here saying, look at this, going forward, knowing exactly what you're to do, having wise wisdom, a lot of wisdom here. This is knowledge and wisdom too. This is air energy, thinking and seeing in mind. So that's your reading. Enjoy your week. Come back, check your dailies and see how that goes for you too. And I wish you the best. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how this went for you. Thank you for watching.